opened the door, my parents' worst fears happened. I was kidnapped and I was attending an OPP. It was Sir John at the time. He was the speaker. And I didn't understand Tagalog at all. But if you know Sir John, what you get from him is his passion for this business, to help you grow, to help you change. And I was motivated because I never met anyone like this. I didn't know what he was saying, but I really liked he was just on fire and so motivated and excited. So after the OPP, guess what? I was still negative about this business. And I told her, the plan is this. We're going to get married. When we get married, I'm going to bring you back to America, okay? Because I'm earning more than you. And she said, okay. But in her mind, she's like, no, you're not. So that was the plan. Doesn't that make sense? A Filipina can come to America through marriage. That makes sense. That's safe. Her family was for it. And because they're feeling, yes, I have a daughter in America. So I came back to America after the trip. And we continued talking for 1 year online. And I knew that this was true love. In my heart, I knew this was love. And I knew I had to come back to the Philippines to ask her to marry me. Wow. So I come back for the second time. And when the time is right, I pull out the ring and I say, baby, will you marry me? Yeah! And she says, baby, will you buy a global package? Remember, her vision was to have an international market, and she wasn't letting anything stop her from that, even marriage. So I bought the global package. I now have 7 heads. So it shows you that you need to have a clear vision for your future. You gotta find what your passion is. Without passion, I can talk you out of anything because you don't have a clear vision. So search within yourself and find your passion, and that's going to drive you each morning to wake up. That's going to drive you each day to continue doing this business. Because after we got married, we went to Hong Kong for a honeymoon, and we have a 2-year-old son, and it's been 3 years that I've been living in the Philippines. And just last week, I got accepted, and I have now a permanent resident visa for the Philippines. As an American, does it make sense for me to move and make my permanent resident in the Philippines if I haven't investigated this business of AIM Global? If I haven't looked, is this a sound business? Is it honest? We're coming up on 9 years of AIM Global. It's no longer on trial for being a good company, right? Yeah. Yes. We find now that after Christina writes a positive status on Facebook, people are asking her, how do I join? They're seeking her out based off what she writes on Facebook. So that means what you need to write on Facebook is positive things, right? Not negative. How would you like to come, after this, you go home and someone says, how do I join AIM? Who would like that? It's a blessing to have someone seek you out because of what you do. And what we do is change lives, right? Because God doesn't call us to be in this life with lack and not have money and always feel down. He wants us to live prosperously, right? Yes. Isn't the foundation here is called Live Every Day Victorious? What is it again?
Alive.
The Alive Foundation, yes. It's saying live in victory every day. Every day. Maybe you're a person who doesn't have a positive influence in your life, or a family member that speaks blessings. Does everyone have a mirror at their house where you can look in the mirror and say, I'm a leader, I'm a blessing, I am going to make a silver executive, global ambassador? You need to speak blessings into your own life, and soon you'll find positive people come seek you out, and the negative ones will want to leave you because you're too positive. Because God sends his blessings in the form of opportunity. And the devil's not attacking you right now for who you are. He's attacking for who you're going to become in 5 years or in 10 years.
Yes.
Because if he can stop you now before you make that decision of this opportunity, or if he can stop you before you make silver, gold, or even global ambassador, then he stopped a leader. He stopped someone that's going to become a leader and change people's lives. because he stopped you changing someone's lives. They're not going to know of an opportunity. They're not going to grow up having a purpose in their life or a passion. And guess what? Then he's won just because he stopped you. So through the trials in life, when you feel like, oh, everything's against me, no, that's strengthening you, right? When you break your bone, like a bone, guess what? That bone grows back stronger than any part of your body.
Yes.
Okay, so through the breaking process, we go stronger. So as a leader, you're out front, right? That's why you're facing things, because you're the leader. You're facing it first, so that then you can turn to your downlines or even your family and teach them, look, this is what I went through. That's why we had all these sheriffs. This is what they went through, so that you don't have to go through it. Understand?
Yes.
Devon? So in closing, all I know of the Philippines is Global. That's been my world. So I view the Philippines as positive. Everyone's saying grabe every time. That's what I think. So that's what I tell the Americans. How's the Philippines? Other than the traffic, you know. But that's the legacy. That's what that's what people are going to talk about. Christina's parents lived in poverty, but Christina now lives without that. That changed in one generation, not even like in a few years, right?
Yes.
She told you that she bought her own cars, at least two, her own house. I'm living in her house. I'm in America. Okay, I'll admit, she bought this suit with her Sodexo. It's not about being Filipino. You can make a difference in life, no matter what culture you're talking to. If you don't know English a lot, that's okay. We respond that, you know what, they're trying, okay? I was motivated by her when she told me her story about selling corn. I told my whole office, and we were motivated. And I never once said, you know what, she messes up on grammar and doesn't say a verb that wasn't in the sentence. So you can live your life in victory every day. Thank you.